Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is for any sign and any sign that you may be thinking of. Today we'll ask our spirit guides what's next in love, what's coming your way. Please use this reading to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life recently. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you want us to know today? What is it that you want us to hear? What is next? What is the energy surrounding us, coming towards us that we want to know about, look for? I am listening for you now. I have the gardener. Time to plant the seeds, right? You plant the seeds grow. So this is a good time to plant the seeds. And the seeds could be loving yourself more, taking care of yourself, putting your energy out into the universe, just being in a happy, like your best self, because that is what's going to attract all the butterflies to your garden. All the bunnies come out at night. So, but yeah, you want to plant those seeds, and really, I feel like it's more just taking care of yourself to the best of your ability and being your best self. That's important. I have a commitment. Do I have a commitment coming? Is Spirit letting you know that I have this soulmate energy with these two swans? That's what I'm asking for. That's what I'm manifesting, Spirit. I do want my soulmate to appear. I want that soulmate to come forward. I want to meet them if I haven't met them yet. Spirit, please share with me. And I have a connection like no other. So I have a letter. It came into me as an invitation. So I'm going to say a date, just as far as an invitation, but it did come into me more as an invitation for love. And it was almost this feeling of, an invitation to go somewhere, an invitation, will you join me? Will you be my plus one? They're kind of dancing, and there's music all around them. There's champagne. So it could be an event. It could be a wedding, something like that they want to bring a date to. But I'm going to go with this invitation, because that's how it felt. It felt like you are being invited somewhere with someone. So we are going to look forward to that. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Fool. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and a 6 of Wands. Okay, the 6 is jumping out at me pretty strongly today, like the month of June being significant, even the 6th of June for some reason. I do feel the abundance flowing into this connection. I feel like you're both stable, you're both secure, you both have a lot to offer into this connection. So you're both you're bringing something to the table on both sides. It's not one person has everything to be offered and the other one just won the lottery. You're both bringing a lot to the table. You do have a new start here. You have a new love, new beginning. And you also have a successful feeling of everybody's happy for you, is how I just felt. That it could be, not that people weren't happy for you in the past, but they're genuinely happy about this particular connection. Maybe it's a better match for you. Maybe they see that it's a better match for you in the long run. Maybe they struggled with somebody that you were with in the past, family, friends, something like that, even grown children. So this match, for some reason, I feel like everyone is cheering you on. And I feel like there's this incredible sense of everyone's really happy for you. And there's also a feeling of telling their friends, okay, about you. So they're having conversations with friends. They're talking about you. There's a sense of, hey, I met somebody, and maybe there's some snapshots on their camera. And again, this kind of, I'm genuinely happy for you. I really feel like this is somebody that is going to really work out this time, something like that. I have a moon. I have a magician. I have a death card. I have a Hierophant. The death card came into me as you're not the person that you were, and they admit that they're not the person that they were. So we both have gone through some kind of significant, like, life-changing event. It could be a divorce. It could be going through a recovery. It could be a death of a spouse. But I do feel like we have both gone through something that has changed us, mind, body, and soul, they're saying. So I'm not the same person that I used to be, and therefore I'm not attracting or looking for the same type of person. I really feel this energy of the Fool and the Magician. I feel that this magician is, they're saying, putting on a show, and maybe you do feel that way. Maybe you feel like they are going out of their way to prove to you that they're the ones that you should be with, that you don't want to be with anybody else, that they want to get you to the point where you don't even want to date anybody else, something like that. So it is a little bit of a, I don't know if I want to say showing off, but let's say showing their best qualities, that they want you to see all that they have to offer. And you do too. You want them to see the real you. You want them to see the I'm going to say this, the person inside. The person inside matters, matters to them and to you, to both. So yeah, surface looks, surface attraction. I feel like, of course, we're both interested in each other, but it feels like it's bigger than that this time. It feels like I have to know, are you somebody that I really can talk to? Can it go deeper? I need to know what's going on the inside. So I do like that we both, I guess, go for that quality first. You're beautiful on the inside. I have a runner. I've had a runner. I'm afraid of runners. Busy and distracted runners. Okay. So, but they said this person's willing to prove it to you. So proving to me would be being available, being consistent, things like that. So look for that. I mean, if they're always busy, Spirit sharing with me the word maybe. If you have somebody that's crossed your path that keeps delaying or saying things like typing in text messages, hey, you want to get together soon? And they're like, yeah, maybe. Okay, maybe's a no. All right, take maybe as a no. Maybe is not hope. Okay, maybe is a no. If they want to see you, they'll say, yeah, when. Okay, so Spirit's giving me a red flag with the word maybe today. That could be a runner. We want to watch out for that, especially in a text message, they're saying. A life-changing decision with this death card. I changed my life. I walked away. I made a big decision. I changed the course of my life, so that could be something that we both have something in common, or we have to talk about. I have summer energy and an energy cleanse. Okay, so I'm going to go with this life-changing decision and an energy cleanse, working on myself, releasing somebody, summer energy, summer love, coming into, I'd be hopeful for finding someone between now and the summer. I would be okay with that, something like that. I feel spiritually protected. I know that based on this cleanse, I am guarding myself from the person who could hurt me or be a runner, or Spirit's giving me things to look for today. Look for maybe. Maybe's a no, they're saying. So for today, I'm going to trust my angels and my spirit guides that they're letting me know that I need to keep my eye open for the wrong person as well. Spirit, what else is it that you need me to know today? I have graceful forgiveness. Practice graceful forgiveness by letting go of grudges. Address conflicts with empathy, apologize, move forward with a clean slate, that energy cleanse. I want to live in a state of gratitude. If I do wrong by somebody, I want to be able to give amends. If somebody does wrong by me, I want to be able to give forgiveness. So that maybe that's an elevated spiritual level, Spirit saying. So that's something I've learned that helps me in the long run. Forgiveness is for you a lot of times. I have joyous celebration. Celebrate your love by marking special occasions. Create traditions. Surprise each other with thoughtful gifts. Cherish the moments that make your relationship unique. I like the feeling of when we started, it was an invitation of love. So I want to add to that an invitation for love and a joyous celebration. Okay, so I'm just going to put that out there into the universe for all of us, because that feels like I want to celebrate this love, right? It just feels like this love came into my life. I want to put my arms around it. I want to hold on to it, and I want to celebrate it. So I'm going to ask Spirit for that celebration. That feels really good today. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you need me to know about this connection? Anything that's coming our way that you want me to think about, be aware of? I have an Ace of Wands. I have a Queen of Pentacles. I have a Three of Wands. And I have a Two of Wands, a puzzle piece. Boy, there's a couple things that are jumping out at me. The first thing that jumped out at me was this wish. She looks like she's wishing, doesn't she? It looks like she's made a wish about her future, his future, doesn't matter. And I put it out into the universe, and I feel like I'm confident, and I feel like it was genuine, and it was something that I wanted. And then I feel like some kind of spark came in, this energy of, I know things are starting to happen. I know things are coming into place. So when I meet you, I'm not afraid of this. I'm not afraid of the missing piece. I know that the missing piece is out there, and it's just a matter of time I'm going to find it. So I don't feel like I'm afraid. I'm not sensing, what am I getting into, or am I going to be happy or not happy? No, I'm going to be a joyous celebration. So this is just a sense of, be careful what you wish for, because wishes do come true. And it comes in as a spark. It comes in as, you light my fire. It comes in as I knew I would find you. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Nine of Cups. I have a Knight of Swords. I have a Ten of Pentacles. And I have a Four of Cups. So the feeling of, I worry about somebody that I give my heart to and then they don't want it anymore. So somebody has had a runner or an avoidant energy cross their plate. This Knight is more confident than what you had in the past. Maybe that's why your friends are picking up on it, or maybe your family picks up on this as a better match for you, because this person is much more capable to use. There's a sense of capable in the sense of not only taking care of themselves, but being in a relationship and even taking care of you. Okay. So there's a sense of, that's what your family wants for you. And I do feel this sense of, I've been searching for this again with that Nine of Cups, that a little bit of this is better than I thought. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Something like that. At the bottom of the deck, I have my Fool, Knight of Pentacles, and I have a Tower. So after a period of time, after a change, after moving forward, after getting rid of stuff, and if this slowed me down for some reason, that Tower. So slowing me down is coming into me more as I've been alone for a while. What I thought was my path in life changed, and I thought that I'd be in a different place at this stage in my life. I thought I'd be married with kids, with a house, and I'm not there. So something has slowed me down, but it doesn't matter. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. And then this new love comes in, and they're using the word infatuation. So I always like that energy, because I feel like infatuation is I can't get my mind off of you, or I can't stop thinking about you. And like I said earlier, this is really better than I ever thought. And I'm grateful. So let's see what else they have for you today. The wisdom of silence. Look at this little flower growing out of nowhere. And we started with that gardener card where seeds are planted. So we planted a seed somewhere with someone. Maybe we met somebody a while ago and never went anywhere, and they're coming back around again, something like that. Spend time in silence daily. Disconnect from the noise. Absolutely. Silence brings clarity and inner peace. For those of you that are working on manifesting and being a higher and better self, the number one thing you can do for yourself is shut off the noise, okay? Because you can't even hear yourself think. And the more that you can hear your inner voice, I'm going to tell you right now, the happier you'll be. So there's a lot of times I sit in complete silence and don't have anything going on. Maybe I'll read a book, but I love the silence. I like to listen to the birds and the wind and things like that. The garden of dreams. Nurture your dreams. Create a vision board. Okay, those work. See it daily and take small steps towards it. Imagine the life that you want to lead. Imagine what you are going to feel. Act as if, they're saying. So imagine what you are going to feel when this person is in your life. The person who sees what's inside, and that's what matters. So they see your beauty inside and out, and you know that. You know they love you on the inside. They see the kindness. They see your heart. You can see their big heart, Spirit saying, and a light of gratitude. Look at this from above. Look at the gratitude filling your heart with warmth, and looking at it from a different perspective, that I do have it all today, right? If we just sit back and look at what we have today. Of course, if you come into my life, of course, if it's that swan, those swans that we had in the beginning, that this soul connection is coming, the soulmate that I want, of course you're going to be grateful, but you're grateful now. That's something that you are already, carrying with you. And they're telling us today that that's what the person sees in you. They see this kind heart, and you see that in them. So whoever this big heart is, you're going to fall in love with them. Spirit, when is this love coming? What do you have for us today? Any divine timing messages? I have 333. Okay, a transformation, ascended assistance. So we want 333 is look for the number 333. Maybe that's correct number. Then maybe the number 3 is your number, something like that. I have 616. Watch your spending and your responsibilities. Watch ego. Okay, they did give you a little bit of a warning before with the maybes out there. And if there's somebody out there that doesn't want to spend money and doesn't want to entertain you and doesn't want to invest in you time or money, you have to ask yourself, if I'm not worth it now, am I going to be worth it down the road to this person? Usually, if they can't spoil you in the beginning. So that could be just another clue as far as who not to be with. And I have what is true, who is real, what will the time reveal? So that is always the case. This feeling of, is this real? Is this person true? You know better than anybody. Your inner voice, quiet your mind so you can hear and trust. And then as you collect eggs in a basket, prepare yourself. So that's coming into me as more of an Easter energy, on or around Easter. Now, some of you may have met your person in the last few weeks, and that does connect to you. Let's get one more of these. Please never stop working on yourself. So no matter what, you are taking care of yourself. So if you have somebody coming into your energy and you're not sure, you throw your energy back into yourself until you're sure. They're saying, don't give it away. Don't give that energy away. Guard that energy. So right now there's a part of me that's saying, I'm going to wait for the one that I celebrate, the invitation of love and the joyous celebration. I'm going to guard myself from the person who is just a maybe, like maybe isn't good enough. I love everything about you. I think that that's where we're going to end, because the message for me is this person falls in love with you on the inside. And there was a sense of, for once or for the first time, somebody, yes, of course you're attracted to each other. You wouldn't even, be interested. But somebody either sees the real you. They want to know everything about you. They want to know what makes you tick. They want to know your feelings. They want to know what you've been through, and they want to be able to walk in your shoes. So I love everything about you. You're perfect for me, I feel like, is the message. So let's claim this. Let's ask Spirit to guide the person who sees the real you. And that's what they want more than anything. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your comments and your kind words. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMammelin.psychicmedium.com. The link is in the description. I did update my website in the last week or so, and I added some new half-hour readings that you might be interested in a mini reading update. So you could check that out. I hope you have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.